Only 12 days ago, this video was released on the America's Got Talent YouTube channel. Sibling band The REKLAWS bring an emotional original dedicated to their late mom. I saw this last week, or maybe the week before, and it really moved me, and I wanted to share that with you today. Welcome to the channel. My name is Johan Bester, your vocal coach in Johannesburg, South Africa. And on this channel, we do all things that has to do with vocal training, singers, singing, and related stuff. So let's check out this audition together. The brother and the sister, they lost their mom in 2022. They said due to mental health issues, and they wrote this beautiful song called No One Wants to Talk About It, I think, or No One Talks About It. But let's check out the package insert. Maybe you've seen this, or maybe you haven't. Let's check it out together, and then we'll analyze their performance. Yes! I love him so much. Cool voice, again connected, but much more breath flowing.
You don't want a mic stand just hanging around.
They keep me where the light is.
Yeah.
America's Got Talent.
Looks like we're in the right place.
This is amazing.
This is my sister Jenna.
This is Stu, and we're the
REKLAWS.
REKLAWS.
We grew up in a small town called Kirkwall. We had a farm, not a normal farm.
No.
It was called Yeehaw Adventure Farm.
Yeehaw!
Hundreds of people would just come and have fun. Our dad built a 10,000 pumpkin patch, 10-acre corn maze, and pig races.
10,000 pumpkins?
Halftime show at the pig races, and I played the banjo, she sang.
Our mom actually named the band because it's our last name backwards. It's Walker backwards is REKLAW.
That is the coolest.
Yeah.
That's cool. Walker,
We've been back
REKLAW.
and forth trying to decide what song to do. We wanted it to be a song specifically about our mom. We lost our mom to mental health, and that shook up our world.
We lost her in 2022, and it was a very tough time for our family, and we just want to acknowledge that to people that are going through tough times.
Mom would be very proud right now.
Yeah. The whole reason we're here, it's because of her. Sorry.
You're doing great.
I hope that she can see us here.
This is nuts.
Oh my God.
This is gonna be nuts. She'd say, "You're playing for Simon Cowell. Do not embarrass me." We have one shot at this performance, so we're not gonna stop, Mom. Can't stop me now.
Let's pause quickly and just say, I know, we always talk about it when we watch America's Got Talent, Britain's Got Talent, any Got Talent. They make a big deal about the stories, but interesting. Did you see the interview, 2-hour-long interview with Simon Cowell recently? I think it's like a week or 2 weeks old, on that podcast called Diary of a CEO. Man, it was interesting. It took me 2 days to watch it because I had to watch it in little bits. But it was so interesting for me to get an insight into Simon Cowell, his life, his history, how he's really come from nothing, like very humble beginnings, didn't have money, didn't have connections to get him into places and stuff, and just how he always was really bad at school. You should really go and watch it if you're interested. He was really bad at school. I think he dropped out of school. He actually didn't finish school because he just was not good at the academic stuff. Always wanted to do something different, something creative, something that he's in control of, and so on. Super, super interesting. Simon Cowell said in that interview, he wants to tell stories. He's always wanted to tell stories. And he really wants to honor people. And how he treats people all throughout his life, how he's been and how he still is treating people, is very important to him. Which was interesting because I remember when he first came onto my scene, or when I first saw him in my life, was with American Idol. And he was quite nasty then, but also he was very upfront in this interview about the phases of his life that he went through where it was really bad. He was really not in a good place and whatever. But anyway, he loves telling stories, and that's why he created these shows. So this is another story that has a strong emotional connection that many of us can relate to. I think almost all of us know someone who struggles with some mental health issues. So yeah, it's beautiful that these two come up. The brother's quite a big guy. Must work hard on the farm, or maybe he gyms hard. And his sister is not much shorter than him, so I can't see the heels on her boots. Maybe she's got heels on, but she's also quite tall. But anyway, two beautiful young people. Just they seem very raw, authentic, very real. Speaks very well. But yeah, they just want to come and share the song that they wrote that came out of their pain. And that is beautiful. It's relatable. That's why many people love it and watch it. So, but let's see musically how it was.
Hello. Welcome, both of you. Let's hear your names, please.
I'm Stuart Walker.
And I'm Jenna Walker. We're brother and sister.
Okay. And where are you from?
We're
Toronto, Canada.
That's my country.
Woo, says Howie.
What kind of music are you into?
Country music.
Country. Brilliant.
Right.
Do you write your own songs?
We do. We're actually going to perform an original song. It's called People Don't Talk About.
And tell me what it's about.
People don't talk
We wrote this
about.
song probably 2 years ago. Our family's been through a lot of stuff that we kind of didn't feel comfortable talking about, and we wrote it about that. We felt like if we had this opportunity to get on this stage, and if we had one song to play, this would be the song.
This is the one.
Us at 17 would have loved to hear this song.
That's really important. And do you think you're going to win?
We've been chasing this dream for a long, long time, and we feel like it's just the right moment.
And timing sometimes is everything, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Exactly.
We're all rooting for you, so best of luck.
Thank you.
Interesting. When they said country and he said brilliant, there was another part of that interview on the diary with this, of a CEO, of a CEO, yeah, where he talked about when he was young, somehow when he worked at some, I think EMI Studios library or something, he came across country music, and he never used to listen to it. He didn't like it, but then he dug into it and really learned a lot about music through country music, and had a little bit of success in his career. I think he said with part of his job was to put some country artists forward to radio stations and stuff, and some country writers to studios that had singers or whatever. But it was just interesting. You really should watch it. It's very, very interesting. Let's hear them.
All right.
There comes the band.
When a group is a family. Yeah. I think they're going to be good.
He has a great gut instinct, Simon Cowell. He talks about it in that interview as well.
I grew up playing cowboys. I like to play pretend. A bunch of kids in a backyard, back when it made sense.
We would speak our minds and say just what we meant. That was the old me. Nobody told me that everything changes.
Reality sets in.
You better keep quiet if you wanna fit in.
So they said country. It doesn't sound very country so far. It sounds pop. Pop melodies. Sometimes when the melody goes over the phrase, like it does at end, da 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 da, da 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 da, it goes da 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 da. I don't know if that was a good demonstration, but the melodies doesn't end when the bar of music ends. It goes over the bar. That's very pop, I think. I can hear every word they say, which means they energize all their sound well. So far, it seems like they both have good technique, good vocal technique. Of course, the emotional connection is there. You can tell already. But that makes a lot of sense. But sometimes people sing with emotional connection, but you can't hear what they say because they don't sing well technically. So.
People don't talk about when it's 2 a.m. You're talking to yourself again. You're digging a hole. You're digging a hole. People don't talk about trying to be yourself, but feeling like you're someone else. You're not alone. You're not alone. Oh, I wanna know everything that you don't say out loud. Yeah, all the things that people don't talk about. People don't talk about.
Take a load off, take a breath. Say it all, then say the rest. If you let it out.
Say it often, say the rest. What a beautiful lyric. I can't remember what she said just before that, but say it often, say the rest. Like, talk about it, say everything. This girl can sing. Well, they both can sing, but she has a very beautiful voice for me.
You can let him in.
Let him in.
Take a load off, take a breath. Say it all, then say the rest. If you let it out,
You can let him in.
people don't talk about when it's 2 a.m. You're talking to yourself again. You're digging a hole. You're digging a hole. People don't talk about trying to be yourself, but feeling like you're someone else. You're not alone. You're not alone. I wanna know everything that you don't say out loud. Yeah, all the things that people don't talk about. 'Cause people don't talk about. 'Cause people don't talk about.
Sure. That's really pretty. Probably half a song, because I think they have a time limit on these shows, 90 seconds or 2 minutes or whatever. What I love, and it's not cliche, but it's often said, is how, because they are brother and sister and they've been singing together, seems like from the photos and the package insert from when they were kids, their harmony and their timing and their intonation, which is part of the harmony, is so locked in. It feels like it's one sound, like it's one person, when they sing at the same time. And it's also very clear when they sing in harmony, which means they don't sing the same melody. Sometimes when two people sing together, but they both sing the melody, like, right? One is high, one is low, but they sing the same thing. It's still a duet, and there's room for that in a duet. But when they sing in a duet and it's different melody lines. So one is da 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 da, and one is da 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 da. Creates harmony, different melody lines. It was very clear which one of them sang the melody. Does that make sense? If you have two vocal lines happening at the same time in a song, you don't want to wonder, but where's the melody? It must be clear which one carries the melody. And it was mostly him when they sang in duet, sometimes her part, but mostly him. And then when she went, people don't talk about, she held the long about while he was singing, da 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 da, whatever the rhythm is exactly. Great ensemble skills. Ensemble meaning more than one musician at the same time. And also, talking about musicians, well, obviously the mix is very good. That we get, you and I, the viewer, the mix that comes through probably some of the best, if not the best, kind of streaming software in the world. The mix is very good, but everybody in that band plays their part. The drums, the guitars, the strings. I think it's a violin, maybe two violins. I couldn't remember. I can't remember. But the musicians play well. They played and performed, all of them together, like a unit. But mainly, for me as a vocal coach, I listened to the singing. The singing was great. The brother has much more of a country accent, right? So he changes his vowels a bit more. modifies his vowels to sound a little bit more country. She sounds more pop to me. But yeah, beautiful together. Let's hear what the judges said. The crowd loved it. 2 thumbs from Simon.
You're really good, you two. Howie, you're on your feet.
First of all, your singing and your writing is impeccable. And I don't usually respond to lyrics like I'm responding to this. You know, I've been very open. My little soapbox is mental health, and there's a stigma attached. And the thing that allows me to survive is the ability to talk about it. This song is an important song, and I think that you are going to go a long way in this competition.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah, I liked it too. I like the song. I love that you're siblings. I also feel that you really want it, and I feel like you deserve it.
Thank you.
You did the right thing coming tonight to AGT because it was like a big treat for all of us. It was impeccable.
Well, thank you. Thank you guys so much.
That was a great audition. Seriously good. Unbelievably powerful. That song was stunning. So, Howie, yes or no?
Yes.
We know where this is going.
Yes.
Okay, that makes it 4 yeses. Congratulations.
Their reaction just meant the world because
really
that
did.
song means so much to us, just from what we've been through as a family in terms of mental health. And that's what was important to us.
For Howie didn't point that out immediately, it was shocking because that's the whole point.
Listen, everybody here got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
You're
you
amazing.
for bringing
You're
your
amazing.
talent.
Yeah, nice. It's true, though. We must never get tired of people campaigning for mental health issues. We must never get tired of it. What Howie said, I believe, is true. He said, what helps me navigate it or get through it is the ability to talk about it. So if you are someone who are struggling, if the world sometimes just really gets too much for you, if you feel alone, just talk to someone. There will be someone in your life that you can talk to. And you will be surprised, maybe, how willing people are to listen. They don't have to give you advice. They don't have to solve your problems. They just need to listen sometimes. So yeah, I think this is beautiful. I think it is powerful. I think it is a very well-written song. And I think it was very well performed by this brother and sister. I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And until next time, always remember that your voice matters.